Hey, this is David B69. Welcome to today's video. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button as well, and hit the notification bell for future videos. Let's get on to the show. Hey everybody, this is David B69, and we're back with Phillies franchise. One of the last things you saw me do was talk about the possibility of a trade. I'm going to be holding off on that trade for a little bit, and we're just going to get right into gameplay because that's what I want to do. I want to play baseball because the beginning of this baseball season for the real Phillies has been an absolute nightmare. Yeah, I really don't get it. I don't know exactly what's going on with the Phillies. Hopefully they'll turn this thing around really quickly because this has not been a pretty start. So let's get right into it and get going. Gotta give Hoskins a day off. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can give Hoskins a day off and have Hall play. And yeah, that'll just work. Yeah. Okay, I think that will work. Okay, that'll work. We'll just go with that.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you the opener of a big 4-game weekend set. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Cincinnati Reds. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you, and singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Tyler Stevenson. He, of course, leads their team in home runs.
Yeah, Boog, he's been such a force at the plate, and it seems like every time he connects, the ball is traveling out of the ballpark. So when you have such a threat like that, other guys in the lineup should get good pitches to hit because they're trying to get those outs instead of having to face him in a big situation.
Just about ready to go. And today's starter, Graham Ashcraft. What do you got on him, Chris?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Ready to go? Trey Turner at the plate. And a pitch. That's a strike, and we're underway here in Cincinnati. Next offering is in for a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Throw, and it gets away.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 0-1. Turner runs. Foul ball. Kyle Schwarber, a guy with prodigious power. He's made a couple all-star teams, won a Silver Slugger, an Ohio kid who played his college ball at Indiana. He's one of the better power hitters in the sport. Oh, he jumped the gun for second, and they put the tag on him for the out. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Next offering is fouled back.
A special player and a special just human being, and for many years you and I, being around the Cubs, could understand quickly after we met Schwarber why Jed Hoyer and Theo Epstein seemed like they would never part ways with him.
One down, base is empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Line drive. Myers makes the catch, and that'll do it. No scores. Back here at the ballpark, and on the hill, the lefty, Ranger Suarez. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a #1 or #2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
That misses. Ball 3.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Ground ball left side, and he picks it up in foul territory. On the ground to third, and it gets by him. Throws to second. The throw to second is offline.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
The batter now, Kevin Newman. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. At the belt and fires. That's in for a strike. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Kicks and fires. Got him looking. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Next to hit, Tyler Stevenson. That one is absolutely belted, and forget it. He'll circle the bases, and they add a pair. It's 2-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
And the batter now is Joey Votto. That one to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And Votto is retired.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Jake Fraley. Next pitch downstairs. Ball 1.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Next offering is in for a strike. And he hits a ground ball right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The flip to the pitcher covering, and that will end the inning. Cincinnati plates a pair on this homer. And it's 2-0. Back after this on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Harper now.
The designated hitter.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
The wind of the pitch. Off the mark there. And that's ball one.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. He swings and fouls one off. 2-2. In the air, center field. Makes the grab, one down. JT Realmuto steps in. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. Swings through that one. 0-1. Realmuto was an outstanding high school quarterback. Was signed to go play quarterback at Oklahoma State, but when he was scouted in high school, he was mainly a shortstop. Marlins scouts decided after seeing him catch one time that if they drafted him, they would convert him to catcher. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing.
Oh, that got him.
He seems to have lost a little bit of focus on executing that pitch right there, not staying through the target, and clearly not the release point he wanted.
Runner at first with 2 away. Bryson Stott stands in for the. And that one is lifted in the air. That's down. One hops off the wall. Around third. He will score. And they trail by 1. Safe.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And here is Derek Hall. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's ripped for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's 2-2.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Out to center. Fairchild on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. They get 2 and draw even again. Now to the bottom of back here in Cincinnati. Bottom half of inning number 2. Will Myers now. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Can't glove it cleanly, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. Stuart Fairchild, the next to hit for the Reds. That hits the dirt, and that is ball 1. And there's a ball. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way, so people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. And there's a foul ball. And a pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Tied up here in the early going. Next offering upstairs.
It's a good take.
2 strikes.
To the right side. Stott over to first in time. Inning over. Reds go down quietly. Score remains 2-2. And welcome back. New inning getting started. Here's Turner now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Turner in his 7th season, 29 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. And a pitch. Line drive, base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now it's going to be Kyle Schwarber. That one's in there, 0-1. Turner runs. The throw, tag, and he's out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Now this is in the air down the line. Myers has this one sized up. And there are 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Ashcraft, a 6'2 righty, 25 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2019. And fouled off. 0-2 now. On the ground. And foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's Nick Solak. That one's in there, and that is strike 1. Solak goes 5 feet 11 inches, 185 pounds, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. Castellanos makes the play, and there's 1 down. Now here's the Reds' leadoff man, Elly De La Cruz. And that's in there for strike 1. De La Cruz getting the start at 2nd, hitting leadoff in today's game. And he was born in the Dominican Republic.
2 strikes.
Slow roller to 3rd. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. 1 gone, runner at first. Kevin Newman, the next to hit for the Reds. In there for strike 1.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic?
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for 2nd. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Into 2nd with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now Tyler Stevenson. Look out! And it hit him.
So, Boog, if you had to take one for the team, where would you want to get hit?
Chris, I think I'd have to say upper hamstring. Joey Votto, the next to hit for the Reds. In there, and it's 0-1. Votto, multi-time All-Star, more than 2,000 hits in his career, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And Votto is retired. 2 down. So 1st and 2nd with 2 outs. Now it's the DH, Jake Fraley. And that one wrapped foul. Newman at 2nd. Stevenson at 1st. 2 out of the inning.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. And a pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little.
Got him. Good job at damage control right there. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Back here at Great American Ballpark. And now here is Harper. Ashcraft back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Certainly you'd say Bryce Harper's signature moment, Game 5 of the National League Championship Series in 2022. That opposite field home run that put the Phillies ahead and would send them to the World Series off the Padres' Robert Suarez. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Nobody out, runner at first. Now 1-1.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Hit by a pitch his first time up. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And it's fouled away. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Votto pulls it down, 2 away down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Right-hander kick steals. They say it went. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. One left for. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. In now for the Reds, Will Myers. And he pumps it a strike. Next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. And now the lefty, and that's in for a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Realmuto puts it away, 1 down. Stuart Fairchild, the next to hit for the Reds. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Now a screamer into the outfield. Castellanos makes the catch, and there are 2 outs.
Now batting, third baseman.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. First pitch just misses. That one fouled off. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
2 strikes.
Fights it off. You'll see another. The next offering misses. And the count is even, 2-2. Next pitch is popped up. Boom. Makes the catch, and that'll do it. Welcome back. And here is Derek Hall. And here it comes. There's a strike. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Marsh now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Flied out to center in his first at bat. And that one moves his feet.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
On the ground to short, Newman handles. On the run, sends it over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Up the middle, Newman picks it up. Now the throw to first on the run. He is safe, and he beats the throw by a whisker. So 2 down. Kyle Schwarber, the next to hit. First pitch, not close. Now remember, Kyle Schwarber grew up in Ohio, and so he got a chance to watch a lot of really good Cincinnati Reds teams. Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. Phillies strand 1. Back here at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the 5th. In now for the Reds, Nick Solak. Hit hard, should be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Bounce to the left side, down to third, and he gets back safely. Tosses to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul. The pitch. Strike 2. Solak takes his lead at third with 1 away. Got it by him for the K. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. He's already homered in this game. First offering misses the mark. 2 outs with a runner at third. Oh, that plunked him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one.
Now that can happen when you're trying to dive out over the plate so you can control the outer half. Very difficult to get out of the way of good velocity in.
Next pitch is popped up. Suarez settles underneath it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Reds strand a couple, but they're up 3-2. Back here in Cincinnati, and now it's Alec Bohm. Going 1. 0-1 count. Swing and a ball popped up. De La Cruz pulls that one down. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Bryce Harper. And first offering is fouled off. Chris, Bryce Harper would be one of the guys considered a face of baseball. He was also a face on the cover of MLB The Show back in 2019. Base hit, so they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Always feels amazing getting the job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. And welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Jake Fraley. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
The pitch. There's a strike. And another ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And that one handled to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Will Myers will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Myers, 32 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. 0-2 as he waves at that one. Caught him looking for the K. Here's the center fielder, Stuart Fairchild. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Right side, and it goes just foul. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. That to right. Bounces over the wall in foul ground. It's an automatic double. And the batter now, Spencer Steer. And that's in there for strike 1. Fairchild stands at second with 2 gone. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. On the ground right side. He'll do it himself. 3rd out. Reds leave 1. Top of inning number 7. And digging in for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. Ashcraft back to work. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Activity in the bullpen. TJ Antone getting loose out there. Sims getting loose as well. And the 1-0. That one missed.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
Out towards left center. Fairchild settles under this one. And there's one away. This is Bryson Stott. Ground ball right side. Throw over to Votto. And a couple of quick outs. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Derek Hall. The wide to kick the pitch. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. And the 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Set for the last half of the seventh. Here's a speed threat. Nick Solak. Connor Brogdon gets handed the rock out of the pen. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Number 75.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. And there's a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract. Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Next offering is in for a strike. Here's a strike. Righty to the plate. Pop up here, third base side. Turner should have it. And puts the squeeze on that. That's out number 2.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Man at first, Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's in for a strike. Newman leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And the righty deals. Stays alive. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. On the run. Throw to first. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive. Now here is Joey Votto. In there for strike 1.
Looking for some insurance. Or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. TJ Antone. He's been so good against lefties.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Reds. Number 70, TJ Antone.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
In the air, left field. Solak gets under it, makes the grab. 1 away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Turner at the plate now. That's ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. That misses, and it's 2-1. That clips a corner. The tying run at the plate. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slur. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And that's outside. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And the batter now, Jake Fraley. So they turn to Craig Kimbrell. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 31.
And he deals. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Next offering is in for a strike. And ball one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fraley on at first. Nobody out. And that's a strikeout looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call. Stuart Fairchild now at the plate. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Now the third baseman, Spencer Steer. In there, and it's 0-1. Runners at first and second with one gone. That one out to right. Castellanos gets under it. And there's 2 down. Castellanos whips it back in as the stop sign goes up at third. Solak in the box now. No balls and a strike. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And makes the grab. And that is that. Reds strand a couple, but they still lead at 3-2. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Alexis Diaz.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And a pitch. In the air right field. Myers brings it in, and there's one down. Bryce Harper to the plate, known for his late inning heroics. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Line drive, caught. And now it is JT Realmuto for the 4th time tonight. Check swing, went around. It's 0-1. Diaz measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
A 1-2. Way high. Three-2 now.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Payoff pitch. Hit hard. That gets through.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Digging in, Nick Castellanos. Next pitch is outside.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Next offering upstairs.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Next pitch inside, and now 3-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
At the belt and fires. Fouled off. He was late.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Right-handed reliever. That's hard hit in the line. And he makes the catch. Ball game, and the Reds hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, great start to this 4-game series to get the first one at home, but these guys know they've got some work to do because they could easily drop the next 3 if they're not careful. Can't get too comfortable. Get some rest, come back for the next one, and be ready to take game 2.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For Philadelphia, 2 runs on 8 hits, 3 errors. They left 5.